days with a light rain out there. Nothing too serious about what they told us. Everybody's here. Marty and Stripe have been out and in and out, and I'm sure they'll be back in again soon. Oh, if you guys would just stay up there. I don't understand the shuffle. I really don't. There you go. Come on up. Come on, Morris. Hi. Hi, bud. Hi. Good boy, Morris. Good boy. He's just a little wet. But all of them are just a little wet. Nobody's soaked through or anything, and it's in the 40s. I'm putting the rest of it over here. We're only supposed to have rain until noon, and I looked at the radar, and I agree with that assessment. But because I don't want the dry chow to get wet at all, I'm going to put it in here. Here you go. I don't care where you eat, Tux. I don't know why you get down from your spot. There you go, buddy. I don't see the chickens yet this morning, but I'll look out for them. They miss a morning every now and again. 3D prints overnight were successful. I got one more piece to print for the AMS, fourth AMS, the holder to put it on top of the one area that's too high. I just sent it. We waited to send it this morning because we measured it tells you the number of grams you need, and we knew we were going to run out in the middle of the night, so we waited so it would run out during the day, because the computer, the machine will hold it for you until you come out, and it's just extra energy and extra heat cycling when it's not really doing anything. You don't want it to do that for hours and hours. That's all I'm trying to say. Probably headed to the landfill today. Not very exciting. We're not going to want to do anything next week when we don't get above freezing. I said Monday afternoon through Thursday morning we will not be above freezing. It's basically my worst winter days. So, and we might see a little snow. You were up top. I came out. I put the food down and you left. Do you need me to lift you? Let me come lift you. I put Tux up there. He took one bite of food. Then he jumped down. It probably has mostly to do with Marty deciding, don't you dare get down. No. Here. There. Eat. I know you're almost off on the side there, but you can come around to the front. Goodness, that boy can be finicky sometimes. Yeah, there's a little bit of a light drizzle right now, but it'll definitely be out of here by noon. The weatherman said we could even see sunshine this afternoon, and I looked at the radar and I concur with the current observations being it'll be past us here in a couple hours. We went to bed late and we got up late. That works very well with Dawn's heating methodology for the house, though. We set the alarm Monday through Friday, even if we don't have to get up. We just don't set it on the weekend. And we got to watching TV, and I got to reading my book, and we were messing with the 3D printer at 12:30 this morning, changing out, well, Dawn was changing out filament for me, and anyway, a little bit of a late start today. Don's hoping he can find the little auger that fits in his drill so we can dunk my daffodils in the ground. Also, that's on the afternoon agenda. The air vent project and the hot water project are both working well, but Dawn is doing some finessing on the schedule having to do with the automation part. But the mechanical engineering part of it is working great. Yeah. But he's got his head in a... software glitches. Yeah, this morning. Yep. Good morning, Gray. Hi. How are you? Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Yeah, I got the washer going behind me if you were hearing a funny noise. couple of things when Don was cleaning the garage yesterday we found that could use washing, so we're on it. So Don and I are out in the van, headed to the landfill. No FSD drives today because we probably won't be back out in the Tesla. Sorry. Having a little trouble with yesterday's FSD drive video. I guess my video was too big to move in one piece, so I had to split it, and I'm waiting for it to get where it needs to be. And then one of the videos, although it may only be parking lot, of the dash cam is corrupted. We've had several instances lately. Don's putting in a new card. We've been thinking, do we need a new card or do we need a new camera for Jules? And the new camera for Jules is not the $100 or $150. It's trying to find one that does what I want it to do, that does it as good as the one that we currently have, and that we've looked multiple times, and just trust me when I tell you it's complicated. And then right before we left the house, I had some cat beds in the washer, and I moved them to the dryer, and somehow I got a fiber in my left eye because I have all the things happen to me and I can't see it and I can't get it out, and I flushed it and I gently wiped it and I've looked, and every time I blink it hurts right now. So I'm not exactly the happiest of campers. Don says we don't need eggs today, so we won't be stopping to see Mr. Ball, and we're gonna try to walk South Park on the way back through town. We'll see. It's not cold, but we'd like to not be wet. It's not warm enough to not care about getting wet, but we're dressed to walk.
It's 41.
That feeling when you're not in your Tesla and it seems like every other car on the road is a Tesla. We've passed a blue Model X, we've passed a white 3, we've passed a Quicksilver Model Y. Yeah. Well, if we'd have seen a Cybertruck here, that would have been every Tesla, because we just passed a Model S too. But no Cybertruck here. I did see one yesterday. Trying to see one every time we're out. I don't know if you can see him down there in the grass, but I believe that to be, well, I know it's a woodpecker. I'm pretty sure it's a northern flicker. He or she, I think he just got a nice insect out of the ground there, and I'm sure they're trying to eat before the cold and the winter weather. But that's pretty neat. He's been in that same area 2 days in a row here at South Park. Must be either basketball or volleyball inside today. I kind of paused there for a minute. If you're not from America and you're from Europe, and well, there's all these really large cars here. There is a, I don't know if it's a 3 or a Y, and just on the other side of the sidewalk here, hid by the, guess this is a Toyota Sienna. Yeah, parked next to the white minivan. It's busy up here today, at least the inside part. Okay, so it's a Highland 3.
Wow, nice.
I was just talking about how many large vehicles there were. SUV, minivan, pickup truck. And there's only been a couple of sedans. Now, there's an R1S. I fail to understand what the pom-poms down in the front are. Okay, a fashion accessory. We're on our second lap now. It's not too bad out here. To get in a little bit of exercise. We got a few small things to do at the house when we get home. The kitties wouldn't want to let us come over here in the woods without assisting us. I found some red pepper suet in the garage yesterday, and this is where my suet cage for big woodpeckers is, and with the cold temps, they're going to care about suet. So the suet's getting old. We need to use it up. We're going to put it out in the tree. I've got like, I don't know, 8 cakes. So like I said, we need to use it up anyway. And the bungee cord, the apparatus we used to put it up on the tree needed some rework. So we're reworking, and poor Dawn dropped the big screw and had to go find another one. Thank you, Donnie. But it's not bad out here right now.
I didn't expect the screw to come out of, just fall out of the tree.
Right. Normally the tree grows around the screw and they get tighter as it goes, not looser. That was sort of weird, but we have kitties. We have helpers.
Okay, sweetie. How high can you reach?
Yeah, Don took this piece of scrap wood, put the 3 feet holders for the pileated woodpecker, his talons, his claws, and then he put this hole at the top, so, and this band, this metal loop at the bottom. So basically I lifted up onto the nail, the screw. Always use screws in trees so you can loosen them or tighten them. Don't use nails.
Don't use nails.
And then once you set it up there, which I can do even though it's above my head, then I can get the bungee cord around the tree and it holds it in place so it's not dangling.
I got your wallet and your water.
Okay. Thanks. So do we remember what
Navigate to Home Depot, Fuquay, Verena.
Do we remember what I did with the receipt?
What receipt? It's in the back seat.
Okay, for the thing. Okay, I see it.
The sun went down and it started getting cool again. I did get the plastic and the cable ran and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why she's so sure about that.
Thank you. It gives him options
Oh, sure.
to go in the ball and have heat under the ball, which would be a 1 notch warmer than just laying on top of the heating pad on the other side.
Right.
And hopefully the option doesn't scare him off of what he's already used to. He has gone in that ball before and he liked it. So if it was, I had considered a while ago putting the ball on the heating pad, but then I was afraid, well, if he doesn't want to be in the ball and that's where the warmth is, that might make him leave. So I don't pretend to know. I'm just providing options that I think leave him with what I know he likes and maybe something he'd like better.
Right.
And since the ball's on the side that doesn't have the enclosure in front of it, he also could get mad and maybe get rid of the ball.
It's okay my way. No. Here she goes. She go. Oh, nope, she can't go.
Well, I like that she's not
Yeah.
fidgety with the wheel or going forward more or acting nervous. She's just watching and waiting. I don't like the the wheel fidgets.
Yeah,
I'm totally impressed at how
that was okay.
There was not a lot of extra movement there.
Yeah, that was okay.
Do we have a new card in?
Yes. And I formatted the card, and I did all that yesterday when I took the other one out. I put the new card in and formatted it. Huh? She's going this way to Home Depot. Wow.
Fine. Speed limit's good at 35.
Just loving those potholes.
We're headed to Home Depot. There's Mineral Springs Park, still lit up, looks really pretty.
Yeah.
You know, Don got 2 of those. What is it called? The thing we're returning?
Oh, it's faucet supply line.
I was gonna call it a rope-looking pipe. Anyway, Don got 2 yesterday, and he picked the one he needed, and we're turning the other one. And we need one other part. And basically, Amazon is paying me $1 now every time we go to Home Depot. So, and I use my card. So let's go.
That's right.
It's been a weird day. I told you this morning I got something in my eye, and I still have something in my eye. Although the level of discomfort, she's going 16 here.
Yeah, but there's nobody behind us, so I'm okay with that.
The speed limit here is 25.
Now she's going 14.
Yeah, I don't understand. She knows the speed limit's 25. She sees it's marked 25 there. So,
no, if there was somebody
behind you,
me, I would speed up. But at this point, there's still nobody behind me, so I'm letting her decide what she wants to do. Because, you know, you drive 16 miles an hour in a 25 mile an hour zone, somebody likely get road rage.
Yeah, well, this is way too slow for you. Now she's going to speed up. Well, of course, around the corner up here, it goes to 35.
Right.
Now we're doing 27. So I just have no idea why she thought she should slow down that far back there. Anyway, whatever's in my eye is still in my eye, but it's not as... I don't have as much discomfort. It's less.
Oh, she just moved over just so she could hit that manhole cover.
We have couldn't find the thing to allow us to easily put daffodils in the ground. We had an auger for the drill. We couldn't find it. When we couldn't find my manual bulb thing, of course we have 60 to do, and I don't know about Dawn, but I wasn't real game on using the manual one anyway.
I wasn't. No, sir.
No, so we're gonna buy an auger for the drill up here. So hopefully we can get those in the ground tomorrow. Tomorrow would be good. And we fixed Morris's. Morris has a second heating pad now.
She's only 4 out of 5 manhole covers. She missed one.
We did have a good left turn onto Main Street with a lot of traffic. We've got a left turn arrow. Well, thank you for completing the turn, Jules, and not freaking out about the yellow light. That was excellent. Yeah, there's the Rivian. Could be the one we saw at South Park earlier. I didn't look for the little tassels on the front. I don't even want.
That was an R1T
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's waiting here at technically the appropriate place for the railroad crossing, except for on the other side of the track. We could go right now.
See where she's going to make the right turn?
Well, she made the right turn in the right spot to the right of the cement. Didn't try to take us over it or anything. It's just that we could have made that turn sooner if she would have went to the other side of the track. But had we had someone behind us, they probably would have been having a conniption.
If they were also wanting to make a right turn.
Right.
Since
Not
the guy behind us wanted to make a left, he didn't care. Well, we're stupid enough to wait, he'll let us wait.
Well, Don, I think we've made it all the way to Home Depot.
Yes.
Without having to take over. Where did you engage? Because I wasn't paying attention.
Coming down Wagstaff, you had typed it in.
We left the neighborhood, right? Don told voice command twice to go to Home Depot, and it wouldn't do it. Nobody listens to Don. Alexa doesn't listen to Don. The car doesn't listen to Don. The TV doesn't listen to Don. It usually listens to my voice, jives, but something.
I certainly listen to my girl's voice.
Something about Don's voice and I don't know. Don speaks totally fine. I don't understand. Okay.
Oh, she missed that manhole cover, but she's going to curb the wheel over here.
Well, we're not anywhere near close to the curb, but we noticeably, visibly felt and saw the car move over. Whoa, no, not the shopping cart.
So.
Well, no, hang on. Oh, she was doing the bump. She slowed for the bump. Yeah, and she did miss the shopping cart, but Dawn is taking over to go park us now.
Yes, I'm taking over to go park us.
All right. Well, so we can say we had a better FSD 1261 drive today.
I would agree. Better.
It was better. It was much better, actually. Much better.
She's only 4 out of 5 manhole covers. She missed one.
We did have a good left turn onto Main Street with a lot of traffic. We've got a left turn arrow. Well, thank you for completing the turn, Jules, and not freaking out about the yellow light. That was excellent. Yeah, there's the Rivian. Could be the one we saw at South Park earlier. I didn't look for the little tassels on the front. I don't even know.
That was an R1T
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's waiting here at technically the appropriate place for the railroad crossing, except for on the other side of the track. We could go right now.
See where she's going to make the right turn?
Well, she made the right turn in the right spot to the right of the cement. Didn't try to take us over or anything. It's just that we could have made that turn sooner if she would have went to the other side of the track. But. Right, manual drill bit enhanced. Manual, let the drill run it. What do you think, Donnie?
I say let the drill run it.
He says let the drill run it, okay.
Absolutely.
Well, they didn't have the plumbing part Don wanted. This is a smaller store. And they had the auger drill bit, but it was a little too big, I felt. And then when we looked on Amazon in the store, we got 2 drill bits, 4.5-star rating for half the price of the 2 big drill bit in there. So yeah, but we did buy a bag of dirt. Can't get that. Well, I don't think you can get a large bag of dirt from Amazon, but I mean, we want to support our local store, but we also have to think of ourselves. Yeah, so I could have gone to Lowe's. Could have also gone to Lowe's, but we had the return here because we were here yesterday.
Right.
So yeah, the Lowe's up in Holly Spring is only slightly farther, and it's a much bigger store. A lot more selection up there.
Woo. Teach my girl how to turn the heat on when she gets in the car.
Get Tesla to turn the heat on when the passenger gets in.
That's right. I like that too. I like the sound of that too.
So does it mean I should be paying attention?
No.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
She had no idea it was there.
Well, she seemed to know coming from the other direction.
Two cars. She's going to be one of them California people that won't sit still. God, she's awful close to that stupid gutter.
And she shows she's close, like she knows she's close too. Shit, what is wrong? No, no.
Yep, I'm getting up. What's that?
When I get in the door, you'll be doing your...
Yep, that's right. Of course, I'll have to take the heavy soil underneath the house. They won't give you an extra 90 seconds. Well, I could leave it in the car. Do we have some good saline squirt bottle stuff?
I've got eye drops. Good squirt bottle eye drops.
You want to lay on the bed and let me hose you down?
Well, we could try it with me laying instead of me just putting my head back.
Right.
But
try. We'll put a washcloth next to your side of your face so all that water won't run into your ear.
I don't speed up a lot back there unless somebody's, because I always end up having to stop at the light, and what's the point, really? But I understand some people are just...
That was a quick light. 3 cars got through it and we almost ran it.
Good. How much snow do these people think we're going to get?
I don't think we're going to get any. But if they say we're not going to get any snow, then they won't get no clicks. We already got the mail. If you want, I can take a nap for a while, so you don't have to rush to cook something.
Well, I'm going to go in and cook, and it's going to take as long as it's going to take.
I understand, kitten. Oh, it's just, I love you pretty.
I didn't do any Lego today. I didn't get to do, I didn't get the video done. I'm just a mess.
I don't know that you're a mess. I think you're a cute guy. She's certainly motivating down the road this way.
All right, here's going to be the question with 1261. Of course, during the daylight and at night, technically 2 separate tests, but will she or won't she run off into the grass, making the left turn into the cul-de-sac?
Then will she go down the street, because she knows to go down the driveway.
Right, I gave up on that. You're not really going to make me endure a driveway test, are you?
I'm going to make you go 6 miles an
Oh,
hour.
come on, car, really? Come on.
Well, it's scary down here.
It is not. I mean, I think 15 is good. I'm sure the speed limit on the neighborhood streets technically 25.
Well, she did pretty good right
She
there.
did not go in the grass, at least not at night.
Pretty good.
But we're back to going way to the far right to think about not going down the driveway.
I don't know. I think she did pretty good.
Whoa, will you put your hands near the wheel, though, at least, please? Please. I mean, I appreciate that, you know, your hands free, but this is the driveway now.
Yeah, so far so good.
Especially since she goes a little too close to the one tree and then can't seem to take this curve properly.
She runs off.
Holy moly. Well, no, I mean, is she actually going to get up the hill?
I think so.
Did you give her some
No,
acceleration?
I have not
No,
done
she
it.
did this on her own?
All 100%.
Holy moly.
So she does better at night.
Or, I don't know, she rebooted after the install and before this drive and it's just better?
Well, she's not going to turn in front of the garage, is she?
Wow. Left door home link came up.
Wow. Is she going to drive in?
All right. Well, I will make sure to go post on X that,
Is she going to drive in? You going to drive in?
no, not my plant. Not my plant. I can't watch. Holy.
All right. We'll.
I have dent aversion. Sorry.
Well, I was going to let her try.
Right. Well, needless to say, our experience with 1261 to and from Home Depot tonight was much better than yesterday's driving experience. Much.
She didn't scare me.
Right. Well, you were pretty chill.
Yeah, she did. Yesterday, she scared me a couple times, but today she didn't scare me.
Yeah, and we even had traffic on the left turn and everything.
Yeah, and she was driving real slow in a couple places, like through downtown.
Yeah.
And I was able to let her do that because there was nobody zooming up from behind.
Right. Yep.
So that's a positive. But yeah, I mean, honestly, she did well. That was solid A. Well, she's not going to turn in front of the garage, is she?
Wow. Left door home link came up.
Wow. Is she going to drive in?
All right. Well, I will make sure to go post on X that.
Is she going to drive in? You going to drive in?
No, not my plant. Not my plant. I can't watch. I can't watch. Holy.
All right. We'll.
I have dent aversion. Sorry.
Well, I was going to let her try.
Right. Well, needless to say, our experience with 1261 to and from Home Depot tonight was much better than yesterday's driving experience.